Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pony Montana, and today I am bringing you guys the best offense, one of the best offenses in the game. Now, this has been a formation that's been used by a lot of competitive players as of late because of the blitzing meta that is in the game, where you're sending pretty much 6 people. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, man. All that good stuff. It helps keep me motivated. I have been very busy as of late with work and stuff, so I apologize for not bringing as much content as I usually have been in the past. So today I'm bringing you guys the best offense in the game. This is going to be kind of like a little mini scheme that you guys can bring onto the field with you. That was a little voice crack. Don't make fun of me for it. But yeah, so we're going to be coming out in trips tight end. Now, before I get into this, there is a way to get a running back in the tight end spot in this formation. Now, the way you do this is you substitute in your depth chart. I'll actually do that for you guys right now. In your depth chart, you substitute a whatever halfback you want. So let's say we want Sony Mitchell as our tight end. You substitute him. Wait, he's our number 1, isn't he? Okay, so I guess we'll just put James White there. So we're going to put James White here, or do we have somebody faster? Nope. All right, so we're going to put James White as our number 1 fullback. Now, what this is going to do, that's going to make it so that once you audible, he's going to be at your tight end spot. So we're going to go into Y off trips, and we're going to go into fullback wing. Now, when you go into fullback wing, James White is going to be your tight end. Obviously, you want somebody faster, so you're not going to sit there and leave Devlin in because he's obviously a slow, fat fullback. Now, when you do that, let's call a random play. When you do that, you audible to trips tight end, which will be the first right audible that you guys are able to choose. And then, just like that, we have James White, a running back, out there running routes on this specific formation. Now, this literally makes trips tight end almost virtually unguardable because there's not going to be anybody, like, usually your tight end is going to be guarded by a linebacker. You're typically not going to have a cornerback or a safety manned up on your tight end because typically your tight ends are pretty much like the slow people that are on the field. So this is incredibly tough to stop, especially just leaving him on a drag. Brady ain't got wheels. Leaving him on like a drag from time to time, or putting him on a streak, it makes this trips tight end formation absolutely hell, especially if you have your audibles down set. And I will be going over everything because, like I said, this will be kind of like a little mini scheme. So right now we have him on a streak, and we're able to get a nice gain of 15 yards. So let's call timeout real quick and go over what I would like as the audibles for this trips tight end formation myself. If you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure Drag is still running this. Chaos, who is actually doing YouTube now as well, who's one of our better competitive players. So if you guys want to check out his channel, I'll leave his channel down in the description below. He's like the trips tight end master. Like he probably runs it the best out of anybody. He's been running this for years, so I'm pretty sure he has. If you guys sub to his his Twitch, he has a whole full ebook on this. And no, I didn't buy it. I actually run the formation a little bit myself, but I obviously have to pay homage because that's the guy that a lot of people learn from. And obviously, if I take techniques from somebody that I play, that's the one guy I know for a fact runs it a lot. So that's my boy. So for audibles in this formation, I'm going to have the double in sail. You always want a run in every single one of your audibles. You want the double in sail. I'm not going to go over this PA counter go, but this is definitely one of the audibles that you guys are going to want to have. You guys are going to want, where is it? This PA slot corner, and then you guys are going to want, obviously, the PA shot wheel. PA shot wheel is one of the best plays in the game, hands down. No matter who you're talking about, it's one of the best plays in the game. So we're going to be calling a random play, and the reason why you got to do your audibles is because you guys are going to be coming out in this gun Y off trips Pats. And with that, we're going to be audibling into PA shot wheel. Let's talk about PA shot wheel a little bit. So this PA shot wheel is possibly one of the best plays in the game, simply because you have that wheel route that you can keep. You have a running back in that spot at the tight end, so he's going to be fast enough to drag up any zone. So literally all you have to do, streak your tight end, drag your wheel route, and now you have a play that can beat pretty much most man coverages, most zones, like pretty much anything. Like, the play is disgusting with a running back there at tight end, and that's what makes this formation so good, especially in this PA shot wheel. Also, you can leave the wheel route as well if you need to, but obviously from time to time it's not gonna be open all the time. We're just gonna throw it right now, see if we can get a dot, get a couple yards there. Not terrible, but he was down there to play that. The only issue that I have with this trips tight end is if you have somebody like a George Kittle who's extremely fast at tight end, you don't need to do that. But the fact that you have a running back here, you can have somebody with like 94 speed literally running routes for you, which is absolutely disgusting at tight end. That is kind of unheard of. But something simple for this formation literally is just this. You can drag your wide receiver, and streak your tight end, and all of a sudden, triangle's wide open. And if they're guarding triangle, you'll have that route open as well. If they're guarding triangle, you guys are going to want to throw it to the backside post. That is obviously going to be open if they're guarding the deep crosser route. Another thing that you guys can do with that backside post, if you guys are running it like if it's like 1st and 10, smart route it. So it's a shorter post route. You guys don't want that deep, super deep throw that I just made. And I'll show you guys why. Because literally the guy was right there to play it. Now this is a cover 3. And the linebacker's not deep enough to play either route. So you could throw it to either or. But this post should be out here, dragging any zone that would try to guard this. This zone right here should already be all the way over here. If you smart routed it so it's a 10-yard cut, this post would be a little shorter and an easier throw to make, an easier throw to read. But I mean, we still got the playoff, but look at how close he was to intercepting it or making a play on it regardless. So yeah, let's go back to the play. We're already set up. One thing that I want to show you guys out of this formation and why it's so popular is blocking blitzes in it. So right now they're in a matching coverage. So we're just going to come out and run sting pinch, which is all right, so we're going to blitz this guy because we're going to blitz 6 people. So we already have 6 people blitzing. So one huge thing that you guys can do to help you guys out with, facing blitzers and stuff like that. So right now we have our running back in, which means that anybody that's on man coverage is literally not going to be able to guard it. We have this Gordon route. Actually, let's audible back to the play, to the initial play. I don't know why I didn't just come on. I don't know why I didn't just call PA shot wheel again instead of resetting the play. So this is our initial play right here. And right now we're assuming, let's press. We're assuming, he's sending a blitz. He's sending a blitz or he's playing man coverage. So all of a sudden I know for a fact that I have to block an extra person in this formation just to be able to get the play off. So one thing that you guys are going to want to do is motion in your wide receiver. You can motion in either wide receiver. Now I'm going to show this play because literally it's what a lot of people do if they try to man up the tight end and this and that. They have to man up a linebacker on the tight end, which makes this play absolutely disgusting because there's no linebacker that's going to guard a running back. And if they try to man up a safety or the cornerback, it has to be the safety or the cornerback that's on the opposite side. They're not going to take their safety that's on the side of the trip side and man him up to the opposite tight end. That's just unheard of. That would be a crazy adjustment that I don't think I've ever seen anybody really do. So we end up motioning our wide receiver. Now you can motion either or this guy or this guy. This route right here, you're pretty much never going to touch this because most of the routes that we're going to be running in this are pretty much going to be the good ones, or you're just going to be streaking them. You're always going to want this guy here in this specific slot because of the deep crosser or streaking purposes and stuff like that. But once we get into the double sail play, like you'll understand why. We're pretty much gonna go over 2 plays. Is this slot cross and the double sail play, because it's just such a good play that everybody should know. And motion blocking your wide receiver is a technique that you guys can bring into most formations. Now, we have this guy wide open because no one is going to be fast enough to guard a running back at tight end. Simple. Not a cornerback, not a safety, no one. And then you got this route right here that's a man destroyer. And then you got the backside post route. You got the backside post route that actually beat him on the coverage, but I ended up throwing the ball already. Like, the ball's already in the air, so he actually starts playing the other route. But watch. He beats him on the cut. You can throw that as soon as he cuts it, and boom, you guys have a nice little 10-yard route right there. So boom, one of the big ways to stop blitzers in this formation is simply by just motioning over your receiver. I motioned over Gordon last time, but it works the same way if you motion over. Oh, let's see. Let's just send a blitz real quick. It works the same way if you motion over your outside receiver, which actually works a little bit better to me, it seems like. We're just going to motion them over. And as you can see, they are sending the crib. And that post route is just going to... It just torches a lot of things. And he was double covered there, and he still got his hands on the ball. So, let's go and start running this double sail play. Now, this double sail play, one of the main things in this play, you got 2 very, very good things in this play. You have a table route, and you have the deep corner route. The deep corner route gets above any zone in the game, and the table route, it's a table route. You could literally end up taking this up the field for a good 30 yards, possibly a touchdown, depending on how fast or how bad the person that you're playing's user is. So, I actually audibled into the deep cross play. So we're going to audible into the double sail play. This corner route gets above every single zone. It's honestly disgusting how good let's just call it cover 2. And we're going to shade above. We're going to shade above, and oh my God, he's blitzing everybody on the field except for this guy because that's his user. So we're sending 6 people. Now, take that technique that I showed you guys. If you guys are getting screamed at, take that technique that I showed you guys. If you guys are getting screamed at, now this is a double sail play. You motion block. Look at this route. Absolutely disgusting. There is no zone that guards it. Even if your guy's in a purple, there is no zone that guards that route. The only thing that might add a little pressure to it is if you guys put out an outside quarter to it. If you do that, then they'll try to, but having the streak there makes it almost unstoppable, man. It's one of the most dangerous plays in the game, because if you're sitting there and you're trying to stop them for, like, hey, all they need is a field goal to win the game, but they're this far back. Literally one deep throw out of this formation, even if you guys are blitzing, one deep throw is enough to literally end your entire game. And I know that that's just something that's extremely frustrating to deal with. But once again, let's run it one more time. We're going to put our tight end on a drag, and we're going to motion block this guy because we're expecting a blitz. And as you can see, like, it's just money, dude. It's just a money play that you guys should all know. I was going to drop this as just like a singular money play, but yeah, like this is it, man. Like that is the money play right there. It's just so dangerous. You got the table route. If you guys audible, what? Oh, wrong way. Where's my trip set on? You got the table route and the corner route if you guys audible into the double sail, the double sail play, which obviously, well, right now they are in the goal line. That's why I hate calling a random play, because that goal line stuff is kind of AIDS. So let's run it one more time. You got this double sail play. You got the table route, the corner route on the right side, and the corner route that's on the left side. So if you're running the corner route that's on the left side, you guys are going to want to be on the right hash mark. If you're running the corner route that's on the right side, you guys if you guys are running the corner route that's on the right side, you're going to want to be on the left hash mark. If you guys are running the corner route that's on the left side, you guys are going to want to be on the right hash mark. The table route, if they're playing cloud flats, throw it every single time. If they're playing hard flats, that corner route is disgusting as well. The in route, if they're blitzing super heavy. Way to get a shot on me. If they're blitzing super heavy, the in routes work wonders. And yeah, so yeah, man, I kind of just want to go over those two plays because they are very, very, very good plays to run on your opponents. I don't want to make this like a 30-minute video. 15 minutes seems like enough. So yeah, my name is Pony Montana. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure to check out Chaos's channel because my man has been grinding his ass off. Excuse my language, but ass means donkey. But my man's been grinding his ass off, so I will leave a link to his Twitch, his YouTube down below because he is, to me, this year, he runs this the best. So I got to pay homage. And yeah, man, you guys take it easy. My name is Pony Montana. Oh, shit. My bad. 2 fingers as always, you guys. Peace. I love y'all. Have a good day.